Coronation Street star Amy Cudden, who portrays Becky Swain, has hinted at growing friction between her character and rival Carla Connor as the ongoing struggle for Lisa Swain heats up in the ITV soap. Amy dropped clues about whether fans should expect Becky Swain to cause a rift between the much-loved duo known as Swarla. Lisa Swain and Carla Connor, adored by viewers as Swarla, have had a turbulent year, but recent episodes saw the couple become engaged. After enduring several ups and downs, the two seem to finally find stability, until Lisa's supposedly late wife, Becky, suddenly showed up alive. Becky later confessed that she had been in hiding since faking her death 4 years ago. She claimed she'd been forced to disappear because of serious danger, insisting that remaining near Lisa and their daughter, Becky Swain, would have put them at risk. However, her return made one thing clear. Becky was desperate to reclaim her old life and family. Carla, Lisa's new fiancée, immediately sensed Becky's motives and saw through her intentions. Despite the tension, Lisa and Carla have stood strong together through the turmoil. But should Carla really be concerned? And will Becky keep pushing to win Lisa back? Amy Cudden believes there's still a fight ahead. She admitted that Becky is fiercely determined to reunite with her family, even if she may not pose a real danger to Carla. Explaining Becky's mindset, Amy said, "When you mix Lisa's lingering affection for Becky, because that love still lives somewhere inside her, with Becky's relentless, almost primal drive to get her family back, it's undeniably a threat. But let's remember who's supposedly under threat here. We're talking about Carla Connor." "They don't come any tougher," Amy added. "That's what makes it such a joy to play. Two incredibly strong-willed women clashing over the same person they both love. So yes, Becky is definitely a threat, but she's up against someone who's fiercely resilient and unbelievably strong." Meanwhile, Lisa Swain's actress, Vicky Myers, shared a glimpse of what's to come in an interview with The Mirror. She revealed, "I think it's fair to say there are plenty of shocks and surprises ahead as the storyline unfolds, not just within the police station setting, but also in the evolving family and relationship dynamics." She continued, "You know when you throw a stone into water and it ripples outward? That's exactly what's happening here. One event sets off a chain reaction. We'll just have to wait and watch it play out." Vicky added, "From Lisa's point of view, when someone you love dies or is taken from you in devastating circumstances, it leaves behind guilt and regret. And then to suddenly find out that person isn't actually gone and has come back, it completely turns your world upside down." There's a whirlwind of emotions running through her. She's confused, overwhelmed, and struggling to process it all. Of course, she's overjoyed that Becky's alive, but it's also unraveling everything she's built since. Whatever happens next, it's gripping television. Some fans might be frustrated, but that's the unpredictable magic of soap drama. Concerns grow for Asha in Coronation Street, ITVX episode after suicide attempt as Dev breaks down in tears. Heartbreaking moments unfolded in the latest episode of Coronation Street when Asha Alahan attempted to take her own life. The trainee paramedic has been carrying a heavy emotional burden in recent months, mourning the loss of friends, adjusting to her twin brother's move abroad, and enduring a traumatic assault at work. A few weeks earlier, Asha had been helping an intoxicated woman who turned violent, spat at her, and hurled racist insults. The woman Naomi later denied everything and accused Asha of making false claims. Determined to seek justice, Asha reported Naomi to the police, while Bernie Winter tried to take matters into her own hands, hoping to publicly shame Naomi for her racism. However, Bernie's plan disastrously backfired when Naomi retaliated by announcing she would sue for defamation, forcing Asha to withdraw her official complaint to stop things from escalating further. In the aftermath, Asha's mental health took a serious hit. She began missing shifts and isolating herself, leaving her father, Dev Alahan, increasingly worried. In the latest installment, tragedy struck when Asha was found attempting suicide in Victoria Gardens. Thankfully, Theo Silverton arrived in time to get her urgent medical help. Dev was distraught as paramedics questioned whether Asha had taken any substances and lashed out at Brody Michaelis, accusing him of supplying her with drugs. At the hospital, his worst fears were confirmed when Asha admitted she had intentionally taken the pills. After she spoke with a mental health professional about her emotional struggles, Dev apologized to Brody for his outburst. Later, overwhelmed with guilt and fear, Dev broke down in front of Bernie, confessing that doctors were worried the medication Asha had taken might have caused internal harm. He told her how terrified he was of losing his daughter and blamed himself for failing to notice her pain. Bernie, however, was quick to console him, reminding Dev that none of this was his fault and that Asha needed their support now more than ever. Coronation Street fans believe they've spotted proof of D.I. Costello's downfall in a huge upcoming twist. Eagle-eyed Coronation Street viewers are convinced that a major plot twist has just confirmed D.I. Costello's impending downfall, and that the character may be hiding a dark secret. Followers of the ITV soap have long been suspicious of the head of CID, portrayed by Down Brony, and many now think his mysterious behavior is about to catch up with him. Di Costello has been heavily tied to Lisa Swain's recent storyline, which saw her confronted by painful memories from her past after they resurfaced in devastating fashion. Fans will remember that Costello encouraged Lisa to start therapy sessions following the death of PC Craig Tinker, whose tragic end stirred up trauma linked to the loss of Lisa's wife, Becky Swain, who also died in the line of duty, or so everyone thought. Viewers first learned about Becky last year when Lisa confided in Carla Connor, admitting how the strain of her police work and raising her teenage daughter Betsy had taken its toll. Since then, Lisa and Carla's bond has deepened. The couple moved into No. 6 Coronation Street earlier this year and recently got engaged. But everything changed last month when Becky suddenly reappeared in Weatherfield, very much alive. Lisa was stunned to find her supposedly dead wife standing before her just as she was celebrating Betsy's 18th birthday with her new fiancée, Carla. Becky explained that she had been living in Spain under a new identity as part of a witness protection program after an undercover operation went disastrously wrong. When Lisa confronted Costello, he confirmed Becky's story, leaving viewers wondering how much he truly knew. By the end of last week's episodes, Costello's questionable conduct continued. He was caught observing Kit's conversation with Carla at the police station before later offering Kit a promotion, a move that struck fans as suspicious. It was during their next exchange that viewers believe they spotted a key clue foreshadowing Costello's eventual downfall. Behind him on the notice board was a newspaper clipping with the headline, "Police Arrest Gang Members," something fans think could be directly tied to the shady detective's secret dealings. Sharing screenshots from the episode, user Hey It's Callisto posted, "Oh," while at WildEagle85 commented, "I saw that. I thought to myself, Another fan, Just OU Things, added, "This was no coincidence." Speculation has only intensified as Coronation Street gears up for its first ever crossover with Emmerdale, currently filming and due to air in January, and viewers are convinced that Costello's hidden agenda will be at the center of it. Coronation Street continues Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 8 p.m. on ITV1 and streams on ITVX and YouTube.